Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. From EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Shotgun, he'll hand it off.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. They'll try a pass here. Receiver makes the catch. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
There's a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They've got him down out near the 40.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Longhorns moving quickly down the field here. He's got the first down and still motoring. Now here he goes. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Longhorns. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board for them.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to the reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
And now to try here for the extra point. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Will hand it off. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught in the flat by the running back. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. Solid game.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's wide open. Look out. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. That last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. He gets loose. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Moves out of the pocket.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the clear. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT puts them in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. They don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Grab behind the line. It's stoned. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
And the Bulldogs will send the punt team onto the field. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. Drive now. They're set up at the 34. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Nice job up front, opening up that hole, and look at this Texas running back just running physical for a nice first down. Texas running backs. Chris, come on, you know better than me. Earl Campbell, Ricky Williams, Jamal Charles, more recently Bijan Robinson. Incredible.
He's in the clear. Oh, the football comes out. Oh, recovers the fumble, picks up the first down, just like they drew it up.
Well, the offense catches a break here.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And now the handoff. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
The Longhorns line up with a first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. He keeps it on a design run. Full step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on third down. Now we got a fourth down situation, and now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, but you roll the dice, try to take a chance, and try to come up with a touchdown.
The field goal is good, and they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Texas.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Oh, that's a play you dream about as a defender. He gets penetration and times that hit up perfectly in the backfield.
Goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Stone. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Down play for this offense. And they pick up the first on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. The back's got it. First down and more. He's still running. He stopped him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Well, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. And then first down, right back to the running game.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game. this defense. Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Running back with the football. Passes the 40. They finally get him down, but a big play for 46.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Gets rid of it on the move. The receiver grabs it, and he's brought down there.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, that was a lightning-fast incompletion. He got it, he threw it, and it fell to the ground.
Big throw caught on the left side. Muscles past the defender. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
He's got the first and still going. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He's looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. That's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Georgia. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Georgia, 14.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. On the move. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started, and then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 20-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
30 over. Georgia, 14. Texas.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. Offense showing a bunch formation now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's stoned. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Looking deep downfield with the left. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
He's going to try for a return a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10.
It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Wants to throw it. Looking to scramble. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
High completion sets up an important third down play. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Finds an open target on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. Extending the play now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Important second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but he huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. The Bulldogs pick up enough to get a first down there. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. He escapes the pocket. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open. I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch is made. Room to run here. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. Not too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out. And now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
And wisely throw that one away.
With this big a fourth-quarter deficit, defense playing smart, very well prepared for these 4 verts. Quarterback's going to have to find a way to deliver accurate passes downfield if they want to come back in this game.
It's a wide receiver screen.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
He moves the ball to the 1, 3rd down and goal. Defensive backs up at the line, showing to press. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
All right, now we're opening up the playbook. Quarterback option with a tight end pitch for the score. Creativity abound from this offense with everyone being a weapon.
Point after, up and good. They're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a 1-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Just pounding away for another big gain, Kirk. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
And that's a solid game for the defense able to bring him down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
They're going to run it here. The game good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. He'll hand it off. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Longhorns will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Movement here from the tight end. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Now, he did not make the first down yardage. It's a big stop for this defense as they try to cut into this lead.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that will just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, I'm not sure if this was entirely needed.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Here comes 3rd and long, trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. They'll try to throw it again, backed up on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Tight end goes in motion. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking deep to the right side. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the 4th.
Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. He finds some space. He's past the marker and still going. Touchdown, Longhorns. And your route is on.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are walking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Georgia, 21. Texas.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Defense is coming after him. He's going to take off here. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Here he goes. Tackle is made, and that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Dogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Stone. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's an out route. The catch made. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Georgia, 28.
And he safely made the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. The Longhorns offense takes the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
The receiver makes the catch. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Texas. They are pouring it on now. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. The conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him. He's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. First play of the drive now on the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's incomplete. He was lucky to avoid a 4th interception in this game. Second down now.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
First down, looking to throw the football. He finds the running back in the flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Now the offense will take a timeout here with 30 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Georgia.
Incompletion sets up a 3rd down now for this offense.
Get set, get set.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Hits the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. They'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Catch made on the left side. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. Tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit